Okay, we're back. New game of the week, Civilization 6. I wanted to call it Civ 6, but it deserves a call out for the full name at least once. Civilization 6. I love this series. Like, this was one of the original, like, it was this and Sim City were just the original games that really got me into gaming. And I haven't gotten really into Civ in a long time, and I think it's gotten more complicated. So hopefully I can not suck. Let's see. Failed to determine graphics device. This is an ominous start. So I have been having rolling blackouts. I've upgraded a lot of stuff. A lot of time spent downloading firmware and whatnot. So we'll see if I've cured it. If not, I've got a computer coming, so we'll get better. Single player, because that's what we do around here. Great game. Ooh. Okay, what do we got here? What do we have? Oh, we have no choice. Okay. Ooh. So random would be interesting. I don't know any of the leaders. Yes, Prince, that seems like it'd be easy. Well, Prince is harder than I thought. All right, we'll go with that. Game speed. So this is turn-based, right? It's not real-time strategy? I'm gonna do standard size. I don't love small maps. Game modes. What do we got here? Barbarian clans mode. Standard barbarian tribes with diverse set of clans, each with its own terrain and combat. Oh, that sounds interesting to me. Do I dare start with something non-standard? Shuffles texts and civics within their historical eras, leading to different that would give it some replayability. I think I'm going to hold off on that one. Weird that I can only do standard. I wonder if that's because I don't have like DLC or something like that. Now I'm hoping it is turn-based. Oh, okay.
To the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. Your Majesty the Queen Victoria of England, extend your reach beyond your borders and across the face of the globe. Worry not over the possibility of defeat, for your loyal redcoats and overwhelming navy will surely carry the day.
So redcoats makes me think 1700s, which makes me think I might be a little weak out of the gate.
Related to ruling our civilization. I am at your service.
Now, I am new to Civ 6. I have played Civilization. Now, I should, in theory, click the right-hand one, but I don't know that I've played a lot of Civilization since maybe 2. So I'm actually going to click new to Civilization. Maybe I'll regret it, but it's been a minute, folks. Okay. Unit needs orders. What does this do? Takes me to the next unit, maybe? What do we have? We've got warriors. Okay. Requires mining, animal husbandry, probably mining. Okay. So we've got settlers. So I want to scout with this guy. What does this have? Also, I have a lot of cool opportunities if I go the mining route. We've also got some water. I mean, some fish. That, you know, that seems really good for what I'm assuming is a seafaring nation. Let's explore left. How far can he go? One square? One square. Or is that just because that's what I clicked? Advisor says, thumbs up for foreign continent. So I do get the bonus for it being a foreign continent, even though I haven't picked a continent yet. Fresh water. I don't see water. Maybe there's a river down here. What else do we have here? New resources nearest city. Inner ring yield. I'm not even sure what that means. Poor yields adjacent to the site. Okay, so maybe like the inner ring is the hexes around your city. Resources. No. Okay, here's another one. Okay, so well, I know it's 4 thumbs up, but I'm going to call it 4 stars. That's a 4-star city. There's a 3-star city. Huh. View new resources here. It's interesting. It does not want me setting up in this neck. This has food potentially. I like that. So I'm going to actually swing around this way and go there. Just to do a little exploring as I go. Well, it actually does a lot more exploring than I thought it would. All right, next turn. I forget how simple it is at the start. Okay. So I've got these guys. Just following the coastline to see what we're dealing with. This looks nice. Rice, bonus resource. So, do I just get that? Kind of sounds like I do. It doesn't require anything. A lot of mining to be done eventually. Okay. So, it still likes this one. So, do I... If I right-click there, what happens? Okay. It is just going to take a minute. I want to undo that, actually. How do I undo? If I do that... Can I do that? No. Escape? Oh, no. Okay. Next turn. It was that simple. So I'm betting I've got competition that's already founded cities and that sort of thing. All right. What do we see here? Let's go a little inland. Okay. So I've got cattle right away. I've got rice right away and potentially more cattle. To me, that means it supports a large population. This is interesting. They've gone all the way down here, but that's a 4-star, just like, oh no, it's a 5-star. Huh. Well, let's go here and see what we uncover. Interesting, the fog of war here completely took that knowledge of that space away. I did like that this was on an ocean, to be honest with you. Okay. But I'm trying to think. So I don't know my English geography. So apologies if I get this wrong. But isn't London on a river, the Thames, and not on the ocean? Or does the ocean go in that far? And all of my English viewers are now like, oh, that's not what I wanted to see. Oh, it's a scout. You've got a scout. I have warriors. They have scouts. It feels like advantage me. Okay.
Our explorers have spotted another friendly tribal village.
Oh, yeah.
I suggest we send a scout to investigate.
Okay. I don't have a scout, right? Like, I'm not missing out on something, right? Not telling me to do much else. Okay. And you are going here. All right. He does encourage me to build a scout, which sounds like a store in a mall. Okay. Now, I can't found the city, can I? I don't see a found the city. Oh, unit needs orders. Unit needs orders. Didn't he just go? No. Oh, I don't think I want to do that. It feels like I might be attacking. Wait. Because it is another city potential city. I think I'm okay with this being my main city. I don't see a lot of fish. in the sea. Unit needs orders. Oh, okay. Now, let's do it. Let's form a city. This? Found city. Boom. London. Okay. Choose production. Cool. I want to build a scout. 10 turns to 10 turns? Ooh, I didn't think that. Okay. That's something. All right. Do I have 10 gold, so yeah. I think I want to get a scout. It said to get a scout to talk to these folks. We'll choose research. Ooh, okay. I think animal husbandry, right? Because I'm here. Cows are there. The other would be like a forestry thing. Mining for the long term. Rice is just a bonus resource, right? Okay. I'm going to pick animal husbandry. Okay. All right. Feels like it took me a long time to get that founded. Anybody else? Oh, next turn. Okay. Is that it? Was that the turn? Okay. Now, had I built here, I would have also had good resources. Irrigation, bonus resource. Okay. How big is this continent? I ask myself. Oh, another neat river opportunity. Okay. Ooh, what have we here? Gypsum, and there was silver up here. I mean, mining is a real opportunity. Now, there's someone over here because we had a scout come from this direction. So we know there's someone over there.
It would seem we have finally tracked the barbarian raiders plaguing these lands to their source. We must destroy this stronghold or risk future attacks.
Okay, tell me more. Whoa, okay. So this is the outpost, barbarian outpost, Stone Kite Clan. Now, I did pick barbarian mode. Maybe that's what this is. Barbarians come from outposts, which may appear randomly in any tile that cannot be seen by a unit. Oh, okay. I'm glad I clicked on this. Each barbarian unit belongs to its own home outpost. There are 3 types of barbarian outposts: naval, cavalry, and melee, so pirates. A civilization will earn gold for dispersing the outpost, in addition to the benefit of stopping it from spawning more barbarian units. That makes sense. Naval barbarian outposts on the coastline can create naval units equal to those created by the civilizations with the most advanced tech. That doesn't feel fair. The units will menace your coastline, destroy naval improvements, attack hapless land units that stray too near the coastline. It's important to maintain a navy that can ward off, keep them off your back, but the best way to stop these attacks is to destroy the coastal outposts nearby. That sounds like what we do. Cavalry outposts appearing inland near a horse resource will spawn mounted units. Melee outposts include every other instance of barbarian spawning. Every outpost will generate a scout. Oh, is that what we had? Searching for targets. If you spotted by a barbarian scout, it will return to its outpost and begin building units for an invasion or raid. Watch out, because you're going to be the next target. Okay. If you don't move fast, you'll see a party of barbarian at your borders, ready to destroy your improvements or conquer your city. This is why it's important to periodically sweep the countryside around your civilization, destroying outposts before they become a threat. Interesting. So that's what that scout was. Maybe there's not someone right over here. Okay, who needs orders? So I'm kind of thinking sweep back and get to the city and hopefully defend it. Interesting. I mean, I'm engaged. I'm just saying. Now, do I wish I had built something besides a scout? Yeah, a little bit.
Our city continues to prosper. Already our people thrive, and our population grows.
2, okay. Your city will grow and add more citizens. With surplus food, any amount of food over the total consumption of the city's citizens, 2 per capita, is considered surplus and is as progress towards a new citizen. A city will add all surplus food towards growth if its current population is 2 or more below the city's housing limit. Oh, I didn't know there was a housing limit. Okay, so tell me, can I move that? No. Whoop, up. I want to just see London. Housing limit. Oh. All right. Good class. I mean, that's one advantage of picking London. You get good music. Okay, London, 1 billion religious housing, 2 of 6. Does that mean I can only get to 6? Okay, 7 turns until growth. We've got 7 food on for 2 citizens, so that's 3 extra surplus. Okay, slow. Population below its housing limit, its growth. Oh, if the city is 1 below its housing limit, its growth rate will slow to 50%. When the population is at the housing limit, it will only grow at 25% of the normal rate. A city can grow to 5 citizens over its housing limit. So I'm assuming that's 11 in this case. I'm looking down here. Okay. See, I seem to think like going, if I remember the game, like 11 seems like a lot. City will stagnate and not grow if it doesn't have surplus food. If it makes less food than its citizens consume, the city will starve and slowly lose population. Okay. Okay, that all sounds cool. So this is a scout, right? Can I see what that is? I mean, it looks like a scout, right? Oh, yeah, Barbarian Scout, Purple Raven. Well, wait, we've got 2 scouts. Stone Kite, that's these folks. Purple Raven. There are a lot of barbarians. Of course, that's probably how they felt with like the Scottish and all that, the Welsh. Weren't there a lot of like barbarian? All right, I'm embarrassing myself with this. Think of like the Picts and that kind of stuff. Or is that Ireland? I need to study up on English history. Suggest a good book. I'm doing The Rise and Fall of the Third Reich right now. And I just started World War II, so it's going to be a minute before I get to it. But I would like a good book on English, well, Great Britain's history. I just remembered I also bought a book on Asian history that probably comes before that. I might not get to it for like 2 years, but I would love to know what the recommendation would be. Recommend a book I will never read. Okay. We're off the rails here. Okay. Unit needs orders. Yeah, it does. Let's go clear out some scouts. Okay. And how close are we getting to having our own very own scout? Is this it? Is this the production? Is this scout? And I mean, purchase item with gold. How much gold do I have? Oh, I went for 36. That seems pretty good. Okay. Barbarians approach. We spotted barbarians approaching our city of London.
It is best to use caution
Okay.
when moving close to enemy units.
Oh, now you tell me.
Doing so will often force the unit to be in the enemy's zone of control, restricting its movement.
I'm not sure how much more you could get restricted than 1 hex per turn. Okay. Many combat units exert a zone of control influence over the tiles around them. Combat units that enter an enemy zone of control must stop, regardless of remaining movement points. Units that have been stopped by an enemy zone of control have the option to attack if they have the required movement to do so, which we do not. Range and bombard class units do not exert a zone of control. Cavalry units, as well as naval raider classes units, have the ability to ignore any enemy's zone of control. Religious units exert zone of control against other religious units. Rivers block zone of control from all units. That's interesting. Even the religious ones? Question mark, question mark. Now this guy's got... This still looks like a scout to me. I think we're going to be on the defense for a while, folks. I was thinking we would expand rapidly. Maybe not. Maybe we're just like trying to hold off the Pictish hordes. Yeah, I made that up. Okay. Go there. Well, there's not. I mean, it's interesting because, like I said, I'm engaged. Like, a lot has happened around me. It doesn't feel like I've done a huge amount. He's got an excellent bar. Has spotted your city. Okay, so they've spotted me, and they are the stone kites up here. And I am gonna bust their chop. Okay, wow. And I'm still waiting on a scout, folks.
Reconnaissance units like scouts are unique.
Oh, I got one.
They can gain experience by exploring and discovering parts of the world.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're reading about stuff. Okay, scout, fast-moving ancient era recon unit. Historical context, I don't know about that. 3 movement points. Okay, so much faster. Upgrades to ranger, 10 melee strength. So, oh, and I got the animal husbandry. Excellent. I'm fond of pigs. Dogs look up to us. Cats look down on us. Pigs treat us as equals. Funny. That's kind of true, though. Okay. So I want to know what 20 melee strength. A scout has 10. So these warriors are only twice as strong as these scouts. Okay. When can we upgrade? Yowza. Now, do I want to attack? I feel like that would be a bad idea. But maybe if I could double attack. Double attack? We're going to do that. Now, is this almost looks, you know, that must be an attack. I'm assuming defending is better than attack. Like, I don't want to attack. I probably should have gone here now that I think about it. I guess since I'm a scout, it did say, hey, send your scout. Where is my scout? Send your scout here is what it told me to do. So let's do that. Oh, I got a bunch of gold and some experience points. That's it? So gone? Gone. Okay. Well, that will allow my warriors to focus on defending against the barbarians. Wow. Like, how tough is this? Ooh, pretty tough. Pretty tough. Yeah, I don't think I want to mess with that, but I wouldn't mind taking this scout out. All right. Choose research. Boom. Okay, animal husbandry I got. Ooh, archery seems very English. Mining, we know would be of value. Sailing makes sense. Although, honestly, I don't see a lot of fishy stuff. Oh, there's fish right there. I don't see any. But I'm on a river. Do I need sailing if I'm on a river? I feel like I'm going to need defense sooner than I think. I'm going to go defense. Choose production. Yes. Yes. I'd like to build another settler. I'd like to build another warrior. I am going to go with a settler. Okay. Now, if I remember right, a settler takes my population down 1 notch. Oh, I don't like that. Who are you? Scout. The Purple Ravens. Well, dude, you're not coming through here. I kind of wished I'd done that sooner. Turned out to be a big waste of time. All right, let's scout about. Okay, so not really much new there, but no barbarians form where I have visibility. That's actually kind of a big deal. Feels like. Okay. What? Whoops. What can I do here? It says... Okay, so I'm getting this resource is how I take this to set B. Let's see. I want to know more about London. Tell me more about London. Tell me... Double-click London? I'm a little nervous about right-clicking on London. But I'm going to do it. Okay, nothing. London. Huh. I thought there'd be like a bigger thing about London. Doesn't seem like I'm getting any more food than I used to, even though I now have animal husbandry. Maybe the farm is the next thing I need to develop. Can I do anything here? No. All right. Unit needs orders. Okay. I mean, we could take this thing down if we can get it to stay close to us. This guy looks like trouble. That's a scout. Okay. I kind of want to just hold where I'm at, but I'm going to go that way. Okay. I want to do a large exploration. Okay. Hold up, Pope. The whole point of exploring was seeing. Interesting. Giant forest. Okay. Okay, these guys are officially annoying me. Ideal terrain. Well, I'm gonna go there. Just to shut these guys down. That's it? Okay. I love that it helps me out on the right like that.
Establishing diplomatic relations with them will surely be beneficial for our empire. Perhaps we should send them an envoy.
Okay.
There are several different types of city-states.
Oh, should I?
And each may provide different benefits in return for our friendship.
Oh.
Our government, over time, will allow us to earn envoys to grow these relationships.
That will be interesting. Play diplomatically. City-states are the smaller political entities. They cannot win a game. They're not competing against you, but they can greatly assist and impede your progress towards victory. You can befriend city-states and gain a number of important benefits. You can ignore them and concentrate on bigger, more important foes, or you can conquer them and take their stuff. It's up to you. Oh, okay. To people enthused to try a code of laws, government and social changes are free this turn. Okay. What are these? These are different colors. Are these, unlock. Oh, this unlocks these. Okay. Policies. Okay. Drag. Oh, that's why they're different colors. Okay, military policies. +5 unit combat strength when fighting barbarians seems awesome. I'm going to go with that. +1 production, faith, and gold. I'm going to do production. Okay, I like that. Go with yes. I think that was kind of cool.
Our government can be of great benefit. Our people await your decree.
Okay, policies have concrete excellent gameplay. Some increase your city's production, while others generate more wealth. Still others create a more effective military. There are no right or wrong policy choices in the game, and one policy may be better for a given circumstance than another, or better suit your personal playing style. Try them out and see. There are 6 types of policies, each of which can be slotted into a corresponding slot in a given government. Slotting these individual policies will give you the benefits described and enhance your game. That sounds cool. I don't like that. Wait. Oh, there I am. All right. Well, I mean, it's good to know that's there. World rankings. Do I get world rankings? Is this where I am? Okay. So my science... Oh, there's different victory types. I'm doing very well on science. Okay on culture. Terrible on domination. And excellent on religious victory. Interesting. City-states. Kabul. Where is Kabul? There it is. Trigger a Eureka for astrology. Okay. All right. So, choose civic. Okay. Open code. Oh. Code of laws. Craftsmanship. Improve 3 tiles. Discover a second continent. Well, I am England, but I'm not on the sea. I like this. Okay. Okay. So I have to improve 3 tiles? Is how I took that? No, dudes. No. Guys, that is so not what I meant to do. I do that. I can keep going, right? Is that it? Okay, that's it. We're going to do one more turn, then we'll call it an episode. Now, is this... That's just them. That's not barbarians. There's our music. Scarborough Fair. Parsley Sage Rosemary in Time. Which I only know because of the very American Simon and Garfunkel. Alright. I have a feeling I'm going to just be rotating between these two positions. But for... Ooh, here they come. Okay. What do we think for defense? What does this do? Defense modifier 3. What do we got here? Defense modifier 3. Okay. Well, they both accomplished the same thing. I'm going there. I wonder if I should have dug in. I don't even know if digging in is a thing in the ancient era. Ooh. Now those are our friends potentially, right? Okay, barbarians. So -2 damage unit. Is this saying I'd get a major victory if I attacked? Or that they got a major victory? Oh, +5 advantage versus... Yeah, versus barbarians, because that's what I do. Okay. I think this means I would win. I'm a little worried about these folks. They seem wildly outclassed right out of the gate, militarily. Alright. I like how the map evolves. Oh, there's a big old continent, folks. Another continent, we realize there's wide world of trading opportunities. Your progress toward foreign trade has advanced considerably, boosted. Okay. All right. Was that the turn? Did I do the turn? I think we'll call it good. I am intrigued. I am a little surprised. This game feels very different. Like it feels like a game that drew inspiration from Civilization more than it feels like Civilization. Like, one of my favorite games from last year was Hexarchy. This feels like a detailed version of Hexarchy. By the way, Hexarchy is a cool game that you can play this style, but it takes an hour or less, which I can clearly see this is going to take much longer than an hour if it's a successful game and I don't die here in the next 10 turns. But with that caveat, I feel like it can go long, and I think I've heard people say that, whereas Hexarchy, you can play it in an hour and feel like you had a real game. But I'm retiring soon, so Civilization, here we come. Like, comment, subscribe. All are great for the channel. All are free, which is awesome. That's my price point for almost everything. So, hey, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and please and thank you. And we'll see you later. Have a great day, great life, play great games. I'm almost positive Civilization 6 is a great game, even though I'm very intrigued at the moment. That almost sounds like redundant. See you later.